Hello everyone, my name is Zaimin Patel and I am going to present this final project which is focus on developing a dashboard to increase customer experience for Shopper Drug Mart, and our group we are for a total of 5 people including me, Arjun Suwal, Jaimin, Nisha, Aman and Dushyant has worked diligently to create this solution that not only focus on customer loyalty program but also boost sales and provide a more tailoring shopping experience. So this is our organization, and this is company as background, where company has a total of 1300 stores nationwide. It was started on 1962, and this is our project description. The We are going to create a dashboard to increase the customer's experience. So our aim to develop a comprehensive customer data analytics platform for Shopper Drug Mart, and this platform will integrate the data from the multiple sources like POS system, point of sale system, loyalty program, and the online transaction to provide the actionable insight into customer behavior. And this is our solution. So we are going to create a centralized data warehouse that consolidate data from multiple sources like POS and many more. This data will be processed and analyzed using the advanced analytical models to generate the valuable customer insight. So we are going to create the dashboard, and this is our solution diagram. So from left, these are the sources from data is coming. This is a store from, and this is from data is coming from the loyalty program, and this is goes through data staging, and through ETL process it is go to the data warehouse, and it is transformed into different department like sales, customer, inventory, and then query through data analytics, visualize this, and we are presenting it to the stakeholder. Now next slide will be presenting by Arjun.
So talking about project approach, we are using hybrid approach here because for the predictive aspects, we have like a sequential scenario for this project because the project has a clear high level requirements such as integrating the data from various sources. That's why we can use waterfall approaches, which is sequential, which follows sequential process, as well as we are using adaptive aspects as well because we need to have like frequently stakeholders feedback so that we can finalize our project. That's why we are using hybrid approach for this project. So moving forward, so talking about project size, the project size is of 8 months and resources are 20 full-time equivalents. Those are data engineers, data scientists, IT supports, UI UX designers, and so on. So our total budget will be $133,000. So talking about project complexities, the priority is high priority. The risk is moderate to high going through the process. So the boundaries will be a wide scope involvements because we need to interact with different departments of our support drug mart. That's why. So talking about technology and integration, it is like high complexity because we need to integrate various data sources, developing sophisticated analytics model, and to ensure the platform is user friendly so that technical marketing teams is benefited from this project overall. So moving forward to the next slide, talking about project in scope and out scopes. The in scopes includes data integration, data warehouse development, analytical models development, dashboard development, and testing and user training as well. So, which is not covered by this project will be hardware procurements, long-term maintenance, and extended trainings. So those are all for the project in scope and out scopes. Moving forward to the assumptions and constraints. Talking about assumptions, we assume that data availability is very easy and reliable for us. And the second will be stakeholders' commitment. They will be committed within a project timeline and until achieving the goals of this project. Third will be technical feasibility. We assume that technology and the tools which we are using will be suitable and available for entire project duration. Talking about constraints, there might be some budget limitations because our budget is $133,000. So there might be some issues with data privacy and securities as well. Lastly, the constraint is with the timeline because the duration is just for 8 months. There might be some issues or that might be extended in some cases. So those are all for the assumptions and constraints. So talking about project stakeholders, so we have created here onion diagram. In the core part of this onion diagram, there is a core project team members. Moving to the second layer of this project, there are marketing directors, C-suites, data science leads, IT directors, and the last will be different stores, suppose drug mart, because those are not directly related to the project, but they need to be communicating with us for this project. So as per the requirement, we have created this onion diagram. So the our project sponsor will be chief marketing officer, and the key stakeholders will be IT directors, marketing directors, data science leads, and project manager himself. So our core team involves a project manager, data engineers, data scientists, marketing analysts, IT support, UI UX designer, BI, and data analytics. So those are all for the project stakeholders. Moving forward to the next slide. So those are the roles of the project stakeholders. So the role of project sponsors is directly providing strategic directions to the project, such and followed by project managers overseeing project execution, and IT directors will be ensuring IT infrastructure and resources meet project requirements, followed by marketing director who aligns the project with marketing goals and strategies, and so on with the data science lead, data engineer, data scientist, marketing analyst, IT supports, and UI UX designers. So we can move forward to the next slide, which shows the stakeholders needs, their power, influence, and impact on this project. We can clearly see chief marketing officer, IT director, marketing director, project manager have both. All of them have high power, high influence, and high impact on this project. And their needs from this project are as follows. And Followed by marketing analyst, data engineer teams. Just say data engineers have efficient ETL processes, data integrity, and warehouse architecture. And the technical aspects of data integration and system performance will be overseen by him. And the power of him in this project is medium, influence is medium, and impact is medium. So as the roles of other stakeholders as well. So this clarifies the roles, needs, and power, impact, influence of them in this project. So we can move forward to the next slide. So this is the layout or the formation of the core team members, where project manager will be leading the project. And we divided them into data integration and deployment part, as well as designing part. So for the data integration, we have uh, divided our team in data scientists, data engineers, IT supports, BI, and data analytics. Guys, in next part for the designing, we have assigned that duty for UI UX designers and marketing analysts, so that the design is user friendly and good to go with. the project. So moving forward to the milestones, my friend Nisha will be continuing this slide. Thank you.
Thank you, Arjun. So, moving on to milestones, our project is divided into 10 key milestones. So, first is project kickoffs. Project kickoffs. So, in first week, we start with aligning our project objectives, finalizing the team, and ensuring all stakeholders are on the same page. Then, in 2 weeks, we will gather detailed business and technical requirements, focusing on the key needs of all stakeholders. Then in 5 weeks, we will have integrated all relevant data sources into our data warehouse. And then in a 4 weeks, we will like our data science team will be working on developing predictive and semantic segmentation models. And then again, in a 4 weeks time span, a user-friendly prototype will be designed and presented to stakeholders for feedback. And then next step will be like in a 4 weeks, we will conduct a UAT to ensure the platform meets all functional and non-functional requirements. And again, will take 4 weeks to finalize the version of the dashboard will be developed in the product environment. And then within a 2 week time span, we will comprehensive training sessions will be conducted for marketing and IT support team. And will again take 2 weeks. We will execute the go live process, ensuring everything functions smoothly. And then within the last 2 week, finally we'll conduct a post implementations review to gather feedback and document lessons learned. Now, moving forward to our WBS, that is like our breakdown structure. uh, like uh, we'll we'll take that a little bit shorter. So, for example, under our data integration completed, like task include identify data source, designing the data warehouse architecture, and developing ETL process. Each task is assigned to specific resources and ensuring accountability and efficiency. And the resource allocation include roles such as project managers, data engineers, IT support, and data scientists. Each team member is critical to ensure the tasks are completed on time and within scope. Monitoring and reviewing process like the go live and post implementation review are vital for to the project success. These steps ensure that the platform is not only delivered on time but also meet all stakeholders' expectations. Thank you. Next will be explained by our colleague Dushyant. Thank you.
Thank you, Nisha. I will present the project plan covering the budget, timeline, and milestone. As my friend Arjun already mentioned, the total budget is 133,000, which is split across integration cost, back office resources, and supporting resources. In next slide, we can see the resource allocation to the key resources like project manager, data engineer, scientist, marketing analyst, UX, UI designers, and IT support. And in project timeline, the project runs from January to August, and the kickoff starts from January 15 to 21. And moving on to the next slide, there is the detailed instruction about when the start date is anticipated and when every event's end date is estimated. Now moving on to my friend Aman.
So talking about project risk register, we have total four detected four risks within this project. The very first one is data integration challenges. So the description for this risk is like difficulties might be seen while integrating the data from multiple sources like POS, online transactions, and so on. So the category of this risk is technical, and the risk owner is data engineer himself. So the likelihood of this the risk is high and impact is very high. So for this solution of this risk, we have applied mitigate strategy, risk strategy, under which like we conduct throughout the data source analysis, develop a robust ETL process, and perform regular data integration testing to identify and address issue earlier. So as we have seen, food risk, those are budget overruns for the second one, and third one will be schedule slippage, and last will be technology integration failure. So we can see the risk likelihood and impact metrics as well. So as per the risk likelihood and impact, we have plotted this overall uh, plot in a table form. Moving forward to the next slide. So for the project status, we have chosen this template which shows which we are going to give a project status report in the duration of every 1 month. Every 1 month duration will be plotted here. What we have achieved, what is the status? The green color shows that we are on track of the project. Yellow shows we need the attention, and red shows we are off the track. So with this indication, we can clearly see whether we are in track, we need attention, or we are off track of this entire project uh, during the whole 1 month duration. And we will be tracking financial things as well. We can clearly see the budget allocated for that project, and how much we spend, and how much budget is remaining in that project and that task particularly. So moving forward to the next slide, which clearly shows which tasks are completed, which are planned for the next month, 1 month duration, and those four risks are also indicated here. Whether we can say like if data integration part is completed successfully, we can say that we have no longer risk of data integration challenges. So we can clearly see about the updates of any risk, whether we still have that risk, or we overcome that risk from this monthly status report. Moving forward to the next slide. So while making some changes within a project, we have created this flowchart. We can clearly see we can initiate the request, submit the change request, which is forwarded to the review and analysis required. After that, the BA and PM will review that entire request, whether like we can do something or not. So after that, we have to analyze the impact of that uh, impact, whether that is like change problem or anything. So after that, we can conduct a meeting, and whether after that, if it is approved, we initiate the date and adjust the plan, and like implement the change and close the request. If it is not accepted, I mean approved, we add to issue a log and update the issue log, and cancel the entire thing and in this process. So moving forward to the next slide, this is the template which we are going to use for the change request. We can clearly see the project name, project sponsor requested by the project lead or the project manager's name. So the department of that. So the type of change is like enhancement or a problem. The priority is critical, high, medium, and low, categorized as the following description, and the impact is critical, high, medium, or low, described as the following description as well. So the description of change should be written in this box. Moving forward to the next slide. So which change request assessments, like which area will be impacted from that change, the description of the impact, and which task will be affected by that change. Let's say one data analyst is resigning from our company. So his entire work will be affected by after his resignation. So let's say the analytics part of this project will be impacted. That's why the task is written as the analytics part, and the resources who are going to face the consequences after his resignation and the impacts description in this template. Moving forward to the next slide. So, what will be the options and the recommendations for this change will be like listed here with the pros and cons itself. So, the recommended strategy after conducting a meeting or consulting with the higher officers, we can say like what should be done now, what action should be taken later on, what should be who should be involved, what are the assumptions and the constraints of this. So activities, resources, efforts, and estimated are at same. So yeah, additional resources required. If additional resources are required, we can list out there, and impact on the project baseline also. We can simply fill up that template. So this like after forwarding this template, whether it's approved or not, there is a option for this. So change approvers. So who are the change approvers? Either project sponsor, steering committee, executive sponsor, customers, partners, vendors, advisory board. Who are they? So just tick it, yeah, tick that in the boxes, and list out the approvers list. So yeah. So I hear from here, my fellow friend Aman will be continuing the meeting management.
Thank you, everyone. Uh, so in this slide, we will talking about meeting management. So effective meeting management is crucial for our project success. We will schedule regular meetings, including kickoff, status updates, and milestone reviews. Agendas will be prepared and shared in advance to keep everyone aligned. Meeting minutes will be recorded to capture key decisions, actions, and responsibilities. Lastly, we will ensure that all actions items are tracked and followed up on to guarantee timely completion. Moving forward to next slide. So escalation. Our escalation process ensures that critical issues are addressed promptly. If the project team cannot resolve an issue, it will be escalated based on severity, impact, and the team's inability to resolve it. We have a clear procedure, notify the project sponsor and stakeholders, documents the issue, and purpose solutions. Senior management will handle these escalations and communicate resolution back to the team. Moving forward to the next slide, issue management. So issues are identified through monitoring, feedback, and teams reports. Each issue is logged with detailed information and assigned for resolution. With a clear action plan, we track the status and provide updates to stakeholders. Once resolved, we review the issue to ensure effectiveness and formally close in it the tracking system. So our last slide is project monitoring and control count. So project logs are change request log, issue log, action log, decision log, and project registers are stakeholder register, risk register. Project lists are core project team contact list, stakeholder contact list, project escalation matrix, and procedure. So it's all about our assignments. Hope you like it. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor.
Recording stopped, right?
It is still recording.
It is.
Yes,
It
it
should be
is.
stopped, right?
It is not showing stop option over here.
Maybe we all cut the call and it will stop. And then download the recording.
Jamin has started the recording, right?
Started the recording.